lava. This is not the wall.
Bro, that's the wall.
It's there. Look at that.
Alright, sit back, relax, and enjoy this new content, and let's re-engage together. This is crazy.
Right there. Finally, we're here.
So you find it hard to believe that there are no photos of beyond the ice wall anywhere on the internet. Well, let me show you the one photo that people do genuinely believe shows what is beyond the ice wall.
Alright, we diving in, y'all.
This
This is
one
the
right
ice
here.
wall segment.
This photo shows some sort of advanced civilization that has egg-like buildings right next to a bunch of healthy green vegetation, which is very close to the ice wall. I mean,
Check
look
that
at how
out.
close that is. How is that even possible for all that to exist?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
this is the same thing that Admiral Byrd said that he saw in like the year 1912 or something.
Right,
He
right,
flew
right.
over by Antarctica. He said he saw green vegetation everywhere and he wasn't expecting it.
Crazy.
People were absolutely mind blown when that image first came out, and many thought it could have been AI generated, but there were just too many pixels in the photo and no discrepancies anywhere. It looked like a real photo.
Right, that's the same thing I
I've come
said.
into contact actually a few people who've said that they went beyond the ice wall, and one of them actually sent me 2 photos of what supposedly is over there, and he told me not to share it, but I can describe it. So one of them had some sort of ancient Greek pantheon on some green vegetation, and the other one just showed a sort of oasis right next to the ice wall. So there's that.
Wow, that's crazy. Y'all remember this, right? This one is crazy. Yeah, she's serious though, gang. She's really immersed into this content. Wow. And you know the type of technology they use, they don't even need to come in through that little hidden spot. Oh, that's CGI. Somebody made all this. We remember that.
Alright guys, we're going to talk about it. Show of hands, how many people believe that we are surrounded by an ice wall and the earth is flat? Hopefully not very many of you guys, but this slideshow illustrates a point that many flat earthers believe. We're surrounded by an ice wall that the government won't let us pass. We can see multiple photos here, a break in the ice wall, and a model of this ice wall. First and foremost, debunking the ice wall, we've actually flown over the North and South Pole as early as 1926, courtesy of Admiral Richard E. Byrd.
Right.
Additionally, all of these photos that people mistake for the ice wall are actually known as ice shelves, and they have to be attached to a landmass, aka Antarctica. Flat earthers themselves have even disproven this theory with this experiment. You have a camera 5 meters up, a person holding a light, 2 holes in the wall right here. If the earth is flat, you don't raise the light up to meet the camera lens, however, they had to raise it up because of the curve. It honestly blows my mind that people still believe in the flat earth theory, given there's so much contradicting evidence, but hey man, you do you.
That's a
I
fact.
personally believe that this is the closest depiction of what the Earth actually looks like. As we all know, or should know, we live in an enclosed system. Therefore, there is an ice wall surrounding this entire planetary system, in which we are in the middle of this enclosed system. And outer space is...
Hey, buddy. I don't know if this guy has ever been on a flight with us before, but we fly to space every day, and we see that the Earth is round, brother. Come on, gang.
We surrounded by 2 ice walls. Because it's one around us, and then it's laying on that side of the ice wall, then our other brothers and sisters that's on the other side of the ice wall, they got an ice wall around them too. And then there's more of us on the other side of that one. That's our true planet map. And where we at, we on one landmass surrounded by water. That's why I told niggas, you ain't gotta fly nowhere to get to Africa, Europe. You can reach Spain on land, you can reach the Congo from right here.
Oh, he's smoking something.
The ice starts to go from smooth to starting to break up here.
Like, where aren't we right now? What planet is this? Just take a picture emphasize like how that Earth is meeting the glacier. See that interesting shape?
They diving in for real.
Just mesmerized. I've never seen terrain like this.
It's so insane, isn't it? How
Yeah, they
good is
diving
right
in.
at the edge of it. Pools of water.
Full ice, like cold. I don't even know what
Not like nothing you've ever seen, huh?
nothing like nothing.
It blows away anything we've seen so far.
Oh man,
Wow.
the ice below us is that's like the Grand Canyon of ice.
Yep.
Wow.
Just like blown away looking up at the walls and the peaks next to us.
That was crazy. Insane. They all keep showing us this same reenactment. It's the same video. They having fun with that video. A lot of CGI going on. Could you imagine that though? An ice wall sitting right there next to a brilliant city. It's
The
crazy.
flat Earth ice wall, they call it Antarctica.
Is this CGI, guys? Does this look real? I mean, it's mad clear. I'm not
Still
sure.
haven't convinced you that Antarctica isn't a continent, but an ice wall that surrounds our level, flat realm? Well, stick around. We're going to get into it a little more, and hey, that's a funny name for an island. Let's start by looking at this little known fact.
All right, let's get into it.
Antarctica is the highest continent on Earth. The average elevation is 8,200 feet. That's pretty interesting.
Right.
Not only is it the highest, but it's the highest by a landslide, by over 1,000 feet. Now, why
Right.
would that be? Could it be that you're living on something like this, where water lays level like it always does, and it's surrounded by a container known as Antarctica? You need to ask yourself, have you been programmed to believe something that isn't true? Because we always see that water lays level. It never looks like this, no matter how far you can see straight out or left or right. Water is always level. And did you know in 1946, the United States government sent a fleet of Navy ships down to the Antarctic ice wall and not continent in a little operation called Operation High Jump? That's a curious name for a continent.
Who blazed the way for Operation High Jump, the great expedition of 1946-47. Admiral Byrd was officer in charge of the project.
I'm trying to figure out how is he trying to piece this together. High jump was meaning what? Jumping high off of an ice cliff?
Barrier of the rock, up to the ice barrier of the rock, the ice barrier of the Ross Sea shelf.
Oh.
See, they say that operation.
Oh. Right.
But what I believe it was is exploration past the ice wall and seeing what was beyond, because we didn't know at that point.
Right.
And what I think happened is they found the firmament. They found the barrier keeping us all here in this realm. Because the stories that came back after Operation High Jump were highly suspicious. They talked about seeing alien crafts and things like that.
Right.
Even to the point where Admiral Byrd put out a statement saying that he was worried that attacks in the future could be coming from the air, not the sea. You see, I don't think this Operation High Jump was about anything but testing the limits of where we live. Just like the Tower of Babel in the days of old when they were trying to reach the heavens, I think they were experimenting to see if there's a way out of this realm we live in. Just like SpaceX and NASA are doing when they're sending things up to test the firmament. They're not going to space, because space isn't what you think. You've been programmed to think that we live in this realm with infinite space, and you're programmed so deeply that you believe water can curve over a ball and that we're moving 1,000 miles per hour.
Right.
It's not true. We live in a level, flat realm where Antarctica isn't a continent, but an ice wall that surrounds you. And if you like this content or things like it,
We gotta figure out why
interested
they
in
all
some
keep
gear,
saying that, because
check
we
out
know
my store,
we go to space all the
finished-flat-earther.com.
time. These
And as
people is different, man. All right, we'll be taking it back to the 1940s. That's a wall? Or is that a chemtrail? I mean, looks sort of like a wall. crazy. I don't know if it's smoke
This
or...
pilot from Yakutia couldn't be believed until he showed this video. Flying over the mountains of Yakutia, he saw a strange stripe, but upon closer inspection, he was shocked by an infinitely long fence. But even more mysterious is that exactly the same wall is hidden at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. Not long ago, this wall could be seen on Google Maps, but today cartographers have erased all mentions and photos of this fence. Researchers, divers say that at the base in some places there are strong disruptions resembling explosions, and the height is uneven, becoming lower in some places. But the scariest thing discovered at the base of these walls is broken equipment of unknown civilizations.
Wow.
Hit link below to get you this amazing drone.
That's crazy.
Someone actually got pictures from inside Antarctica. It's like we're looking at some kind of underground tunnel. Another underground base.
It's crazy. They got electricity down there too. That's crazy. That's wow.
An entrance for aircraft and vehicles.
Entrances. Big entrances too. What are those monoliths?
Possibly a UFO. Another underground tunnel.
Wow.
An entrance to another tunnel. Possibly a UFO or some kind of dome.
Wow.
Ancient structures is what I would have to guess. Another monolith. That I'm not sure. More ancient structures. The question is, were there people in Antarctica before we got there?
That's crazy, gang.
These people found the ice wall in Antarctica.
Yeah, so this is from George's Bank to open water. It is tortured here in the middle of the ocean. Look, check out this water. And then in a second, this is going to be glassy clear. What the heck? This is crazy. What did we just go through here?
Wicked.
That's insane. Yeah. This is so weird.
This is crazy.
Over there.
This is bugged out.
What? What?
Look at that.
But I mean, that's like just a different world over there. What was that?
You have got to take photos of that.
Yo, that's crazy right there. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hey, Esteban, can we right now doing a reaction video on the ice walls, and I need to know, can you tell us some uncovered secrets that fishermen have put into the accounts?
Oh, you're diving into some deep waters with this one. Fishermen out near the ice walls have reported some strange occurrences. Some say they've seen massive uncharted ice structures that aren't on any maps. Others talk about strange lights beneath the ice, almost like there's something moving under there. And there are even whispers about unusual magnetic anomalies that mess with their equipment. It's a whole mystery out there.
That's crazy, yo. These fishermen here is going through something different. The waters got still. What is that called when the waters are still? Like there's waves in a certain section of water, and then you ride through that, and then you ride into the still waves. What's that called?
That sounds like you're describing a calm or slick in the ocean. It's when the water suddenly becomes very smooth and still compared to the surrounding area, often caused by differences in water temperature, salinity, or the presence of surface oils. It can be pretty eerie to sail through one of those areas.
I got you. That's
No
crazy.
problem. Anything else on your mind while we're on this icy journey?
No, I'm good. Thanks, Esteban.
Alongside one of the actual areas on the ice wall where there's land, but we're not sure which gate or area in Antarctica this actually is.
It's crazy.
Now, this isn't a new photo. I'm going to show that one to you next, but this is the one that came out about a year ago, and a lot of people actually think that this one is real. It shows vegetation, an ice wall, and an advanced egg-like type city going on back there. Now, here's the new photo.
Yeah, me intrigued.
Footage from land beyond ice wall.
Okay, what? What?
Dude, what is this right here? This is a ice wall monster? I don't know. Check it out.
We gotta mute that. We have to mute that. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. We got some landslides. Is that something under the... What? Is that Godzilla? What is... Yo, that joint just broke through the ice like it... That's something, bro. That's definitely an ice wall monster breaking it down who lives on those dark waters. Now that's crazy. That's definitely something emerging. We have something emerging. That was crazy. It's definitely a disc-shaped object. Definitely.
I'm going to show you a leaked photo beyond the ice wall, as well as who exactly sent it. And this place exists alongside one of the actual areas on the ice wall where there's land, but we're not sure which gate or area in Antarctica this actually is. Now, this isn't a new photo. I'm going to show that one to you next, but this is the one that came out about a year ago, and a lot of people actually think that this one is real. It shows vegetation, an ice wall, and an advanced egg-like type city going on back there. Now, if you don't know about the theory of the ice wall, let me explain it to you. So, on the flat Earth map, people believe that Antarctica is actually a ring that surrounds all of our continents, but there are openings in it that lead to other secret continents that some people claim to have ventured to. And this is the first time we've seen a supposed leaked ice wall photo ever since we saw this one over a year ago. And this...
Could there be a possibility that that's the way it looks?
These people just found a mysterious entrance in Antarctica. Check this out. There's a greenland near the entrance, like a bush where there are lots of plants there.
Wow.
Could this be it? Known as the Summer Gate, the gate that's only visible during the summertime, when some parts of the ice are melted.
Getting in deep, gang.
They're hiding more land from us? Well, I do. And I'm not even talking outside of the ice walls. The ice walls that surround our level flat realm and contain all the water of the oceans? No, I'm talking places like the North Pole, where they just show desolate water. And maybe even places near Australia. Because when you look at old maps, like this Mercator map from 1569, you see places like this, and when blown up, look like this. And this North Pole, where they show that desolate water, is no longer on the maps. Now, did this disappear, or are they just hiding what our compasses are drawn to in the center of our flat realm.
Right.
Because not only do they have treaties like the North Pole Treaty that prevents any independent travel to this area, but they also spent millions of dollars and thousands of hours of manpower creating what they call the dew line that is supposedly supposed to detect if anyone is coming across the United States. But in my opinion, it's to detect if anyone's going towards that center.
Above the Arctic Circle comes the first film report of a 3,000-mile radar warning network across the top of the world. The distant early warning line, the dew line. In camps like this, from Baffin Bay across the continent to the Bering Sea, 5,000 men are working. With steam-assisted pile drivers, they're forging an electronic chain to give North America 6 hours of warning of enemy attack.
And that creation of that dew
Wow,
line
that's
just
crazy.
coincidentally happened to come a few years after Admiral Richard Byrd took a flight to the North Pole and didn't report seeing ice and snow, but land areas consisting of mountains, forest, green vegetation, lakes and rivers, and even an animal resembling a mammoth. So not only do I think they're hiding things in the north, but I think they're hiding things in the south. Because Lord knows, these controllers of the world, they like to put things in plain sight in movies. And when you look at current maps or globes, and they look like this, but they show us this. And when you look at the logo for the United Nations, that just happens to be a flat Earth map in Australia, looks a bit longer than in the normal maps. And when you look at the Hammond map, that just happens to be the map that all the pilots use and happens to be an exact match for the flat Earth map, and again, Australia looks longer than they show us, you have to ask yourself, would they hide land from us? Would they hide it so we don't know the exact nature of this realm we live in? Would they hide it so they can have their own private islands, not governed by any officials? I know what I think, but I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. And as always, this video is only opinion.
That's a whole fact, man. Let me tell y'all something. This right here was one of the craziest ice wall videos that we did. And let me tell you why. Because we're getting new information that we, like you seen the old video that was there that they starting to add all the CGI to, but now they giving us updated information. You guys stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and share the video if you didn't share the video, because we're just heating up.
Welcome to another insane reaction video with the Hustleman 3.0. Join us to uncover the full truth. Please like, comment, and share to join the Hustleman 3.0 and his most trusted pal, Wada Black.